Hello, and welcome back to another video, everybody. Yeah, let's get in the video into the video. We're gonna be watching Mr. Nightmare again. So I've never seen this before. Maybe I have, just never realized. But and I'm not sure if this is for reaction purposes. But he's got a awesome little warning that says reusing this content on your YouTube or any other platform such as TikTok is not allowed and will be removed when found. Translating this content is not allowed. If you see this content being uploaded to any other channels or platforms, please inform me by email. I don't know if this counts for reactions. Anyways, we'll just keep reacting. Again, I'm just doing this for fun. So if they remove it, they remove it. Doesn't matter. Let's get into the video. Today's video is 3 Craigslist ads with disturbing background or backstories. Yeah, normally when he does these videos, I think he uploads some um, some actual ads and things like that. So this could be quite fun. Yeah, let's get into the video. We're gonna go. Seems like bottom left is better than bottom top right for now. Cool. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Give me 2 seconds. Now I have to edit this out. And I don't really want to do that. I really, really don't want to do that. Ba-da-da-ba-dum. Where is my sound and audio setting? Hmm.
Craigslist is
That's weird. Come on, this is annoying. Why is it playing through my speakers? Hello? Yo, man. What's up? Hello? Hello? Hello?
nowhere near what it used to be.
What the hell's going on?
It's been replaced by web.
Okay. That took a while. I'm going to have to cut this out. I don't really want to. But anyways, we'll see. Cool.
Craigslist is nowhere near what it used to be. It's been replaced by websites like Facebook Marketplace and Poshmark. Maybe a big reason for this stems from not just the rampant scams on the website, but also because it's the go-to site for a lot of creeps. So for old time's sake, here are 3 Craigslist ads with disturbing backstories.
Oh my gosh.
This was an ad posted in Kansas City a month ago that a viewer by the name of Christian sent in. It's a harmless looking ad for an old vacuum cleaner. This was posted in the for sale by owner section and listed as free.
Dirt Devil.
It was titled Free Dirt Devil Vision Bagless Canister. The ad description said, "I'm giving away this perfectly working Dirt Devil bagless vacuum cleaner. My wife and I got a new vacuum and no longer need this."
Just hold on. Let's go back. Okay. Firstly, does it say Dirt Devil on this vacuum cleaner? I don't see that word. It says Vision on it. So I wonder if this Dirt Devil is a little bit of a, little giveaway
Dirt
there.
Devil Vision Bagless Canister. The ad description said, "I'm giving away this perfectly working Dirt Devil bagless vacuum cleaner. My wife and I got a new vacuum and no longer need this. First come, first serve. We'll disclose address after communication." The listing left a phone number to contact, and so Christian replied to the ad, sending a text saying he's interested, and promptly got a response. The reply back was, "Hello, what is your name?" To which he replied, "Christian, what's yours?" They
Jackie.
replied, "Jackie, nice to meet you. The vacuum is all yours. When can you come pick her up?" Christian replied back, "If you can hold it for me until tomorrow, I'd come then." They replied back, "Okay." So the next day, the seller sends a follow-up text. "Hello, Christian, what time can you pick up the vacuum?" 8 o'clock if that works for you. What's the address?" They replied back, "Sounds good to me. Give me a call. I'll explain how to get here." So at this point, Christian calls the number as directed, and a man's voice answers the phone. Not the female voice he was expecting after the seller introduced themselves as
You get
Jackie.
male Jackies, I'm sure.
Christian asked if this were Jackie he was speaking with, and the man said no, that's his wife, and that she's not available right now. This was the first red flag for Christian, since it was the same number he was contacting the whole time. Yet apparently both this man and his wife were using it, which would just seem a little unusual to anyone, since no one really shares cell phones.
Yeah, that's pretty
The
odd.
man on the phone introduced himself as Brock and explained how to get to the location. He gave Christian the cross streets to what he described as his warehouse, which he'd have to open the gate for. Christian had a pretty normal reaction, asking what he meant by warehouse, because he was expecting to be given a regular home address to pick up this relatively small item. Brock told Christian that he owned part of a small warehouse where he and his wife would store a lot of their old belongings and stuff they were going to sell. He claimed to be a wholesaler. Christian
That's so
agreed to come to the
dodgy.
specified
What the fuck?
location at 8 o'clock near Grandview,
That is
which is
nuts.
south of Kansas City. The specified cross streets led him to a quiet T intersection in an area with nothing but unmarked buildings that resembled warehouses. Christian parked his car and found the gate that he was told to meet Brock at. When he texted him that he was there, the gate started to roll open automatically, and beyond the gate was a long driveway between two different brick buildings leading into darkness. Christian called Brock, who rejected the call and texted Christian to come inside the gated area and inside the warehouse straight ahead. It was so dark ahead of him that he couldn't even see a warehouse. Christian asked Brock to bring the vacuum outside by the gate, and this is where the alleged Brock person stopped answering. After trying to call Brock's number multiple times, eventually the
Run! Run! Get out of there.
calls would go straight to voicemail,
So dodge. Jeez, I could. No.
likely because
guy
Christian's
must
number
chuck.
was blocked.
Run
So
away.
Christian hurried back to his car and rushed home. Upon checking on the ad once he got home, the listing was taken down. Doing a reverse phone lookup, he found that the number didn't come up on any phone book websites. By avoiding going beyond that gate and into the darkness and unknown ahead, he likely avoided something terrible.
Oh, shit.
The following
Wasn't me.
Craigslist ad was posted on May 24th of 2012. On the surface, it looks a little unusual.
Number one went down well. Yo, that's hectic. Can't believe things like this happen, eh? So I can remember, so I almost got scammed. How old was I? One of the scariest days of my life. Like, legit. How old was I? I think I was going to... We're going over the border, so you needed to have a vaccine or whatever done so you can go over. I think it was to Namibia. That must have been like 1920. And I just had my vaccine, came out, and I don't know. Back then I was very lazy, relaxed, don't really care. I'm still young, was still going to college and stuff. So get my vaccine, come out, and this guy comes up to me, and he's dressed in a mechanic outfit and everything. And he's like, "Listen, when you stopped your car, I saw something weird, like a spark or something come from your bonnet, or from your car." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, just open up quickly, try and start your car. Just open up for me and then start your car." And when I did that, so I open up my bonnet, and this mechanic dude or whatever, he looks and he's like, "Yeah, try and start your car." And I tried, and the car was completely dead. It's like, what the hell's going on? So he's like, "Let me look at the car. I'll just quickly, do all these things." And it was like a minute or two. And he's like, "Try now." And the car started. I was like, "Oh my word, thank you so much. You're a legend, whatever, whatever." He's like, "Yeah, so you're lucky that I saw you or whatever. If can you just take me to the workshop and then we can go and sort out, it's just gonna cost you like $20 or something, or $50. I can't remember what he said. But basically he said I must take him to his workshop. It's just around the corner. So I said, "Listen, that's perfect, I'll do that." So he gets in the car, we're busy driving. I phoned my dad. I'm like, "Dad, yeah, this guy, I'm just quickly taking him to his workshop. My car wasn't working, and then when I um so yeah, so it was working. This guy came and he sorted it out for me. So I'm just taking him to his workshop." So my dad's like, "Okay, yeah, just hold on. I'll call you back." Puts down the phone. Not even a minute later, or maybe like 2 minutes later, my dad phones me back. This is while this guy is busy sitting right next to me in my car. He's like, "Tyron, this guy's scamming you. You better get out of there now, or you better, like turn around right now." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Put the phone down. I'm like, start turning around. The guy's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh no, my dad said we must just go to him. Um, you know, he wants to talk to you." So he's like, "No, no, no, it's fine. Don't worry. Just take me to my workshop." I'm like, "No, let's do it." And I start turning the car, and then I start speeding up. And this guy started shitting himself, and literally just like while the car was still basically moving, he opened up the door and he got out. And I closed my door, stopped the car, closed my door, rode off, and got home. And my dad's like, "Listen, that guy was going to take you somewhere and rob you, either steal your car or something else was going to happen to you." And I was like shaking. Like, what's the worst experience of my life? So hectic. So yeah, so things like this happen. You guys must be very wary out there. Yeah, it's hectic. I mean, I'm not sure how much it happens in America, but South Africa, things like that happens all the time. So, anyways, let's get back into the video. Sorry about that tangent.
But like something you could expect to see on the casual encounter side of Craigslist. The poster of the ad said he was looking for a male who was interested in becoming an actor in a personal movie he was making. His requirements for the person included being between the age of 18 and 35 and good looking, and including a face and body picture. He also stated he wasn't going to pay them anything, as the movie was strictly for his own pleasure. At the bottom, he states he's not looking for sex. The poster of this ad was Luca Rocco Magnotta, a notorious Canadian murderer who had a whole
Oh, I know this
documentary
guy.
made after him. The unfortunate soul who responded to this ad was 33-year-old Jun Lin. Luca spent a lot of time in mental hospitals growing up, and in 2002,
Isn't this the guy, the model dude that started killing cats online and like taking videos and stuff of himself, like killing the cats? I'm 100% sure it's this guy. Um, yeah, like used to take like messed up videos of himself like killing his cats and oh,
he was
dodgy.
diagnosed with schizophrenia.
I'm sure
He
it's him.
first attracted online attention when he started posting videos of cats.
There we go.
Not cute
There we go.
videos, though.
Told you.
In 2010, a series of videos were posted online which showed Luca suffocating and drowning kittens. These were not his first crimes. He had already been convicted of fraud in 2004 after racking up $17,000 on a friend's credit card, and in 2005 he was accused of sexually assaulting a woman. The videos spawned outrage over the internet, and an online community of people formed to work together to try to find the man behind the videos. A tip led them to Luca, and around this time, Luca posted another video in which he fed a cat to a snake and started hinting that his victims might shift to humans. Unfortunately, 33-year-old student Jun Lin was the one to have the misfortune of being Luca's first human victim. Jun was a lonely Concordia University student who didn't have many friends, and had only been in Canada for a couple of years. Jun responded to Luca's ad, and they met that same night. Security footage captured them entering Luca's building, and that night, Jun sent a text to his ex that he would see in the morning, saying good morning. It would be his final text. The next day, Luca posted another video called One Lunatic, One Ice Pick. The video captured the savage murder of Jun Lin. In it, Luca stabbed Jun with an ice pick while he was tied up, before performing unspeakable acts and dismembering his body. A few days later, viewers of the video were attempting to report the crime to police, but the reports were dismissed by police because they believed the video was fake. By then, Luca had already started disposing of the body.
Crazy.
CCTV
I remember watching this
captured
story.
him throwing bags into a bin while wearing Jun's t-shirt. On the 29th of May in Montreal, Mike Nadeau, who worked as a janitor, found a suitcase that had been sitting outside the apartment building he worked at for days. He ignored it until the suitcase started emitting a foul smell. Upon opening it, he found Jun's torso inside.
So the curiosity, I guess, got the best of us. We said, let's open this and see what's in there. So there was a small lock. We cut it. We opened up, and there was a torso with no head and just,
Wow, just
Luca
imagine.
sent the rest of Jun's
No,
severed
man.
limbs to various different political parties and elementary schools. Eventually, police suspected that Luca had traveled to Europe, and this was confirmed when CCTV footage caught him in Germany. Authorities were able to arrest him in an internet cafe in Berlin on the 4th of June, where he was sitting reading articles about himself. In 2014, he was found guilty of first-degree murder, publishing obscene materials, committing an indignity on a body, and criminally harassing the Prime Minister, and he was sentenced to life in prison. Knowing all of this information makes this little Craigslist post that usually wouldn't bat much of an eye in the casual encounter section incredibly.
That's so dark, eh? This guy was so messed up in his head. Apparently, he was like super just after fame and fortune, and it didn't matter. Like he tried multiple things, and that's why he started doing the cat stuff. Or when he tried doing the cat stuff, that's when he became like well known for it. And apparently, there was like this whole organization like against pet cruelty or whatever, trying to take him down. And apparently, they were like messaging the cops and phoning the cops and stuff and saying, listen, this guy's going to change from this to humans. The cops just dismissed it until this shit happened. Crazy. It's, oh my word. Just films everything, puts it online.
Disturbing.
And the cops again, oh, it's fake, it's a fake video. Bullshit. Come on. Get your wake up.
This last one happened to a freshman girl in college who I'll refer to as Christina. Christina was strapped for cash and was looking to sell her prom dress and other dresses she no longer planned on using. So she made a listing on Craigslist with pictures of all the dresses, including 2 pictures of her wearing the prom dress. Christina left her number in the Craigslist ad to be contacted on, which for a young girl putting 2 pictures of her body on Craigslist of all websites wasn't a good idea. Not surprisingly, she got a phone call within the hour, and it was someone who claimed to take interest in the dresses. It was a man on the other end, who she says sounded anywhere from 35 to 55, with a slightly raspy voice. He said he was calling about the dresses she posted on Craigslist, to her surprise because she would obviously expect only females to call or text and inquire about the dresses. He explained that he was looking to buy the dresses for his girlfriend as a gift, and he wanted to know if they'd fit her, so Christina told him all of the sizes and prices per dress. The man asked for more pictures of the dresses if possible, which she agreed to, so she kept him on the phone on speaker while she took more pictures of the dresses laid out on her bed. Mid doing this, he started asking more questions that progressively got weirder, starting with how tall she was, how the dress fits up there, and what size bra she wears, to which Christina started feeling uncomfortable, mentioning to him that's not relevant. He apologized and said he just wanted to make sure it would be a good fit for his girlfriend. He then proceeded to ask if the dresses were tight on Christina, and she replied some of them are moderately tight. The next question was where Christina really started to question this man's intentions. He asked if there was any chance she could send him pictures with her wearing all of the dresses to get a better idea of if they'd fit his girlfriend. After a few seconds of silence because Christina didn't know what to say, The man on the other end asked if she used to wear panties under the dresses, followed by a short, creepy chuckle, and then he said, "You have a really cute voice." Christina hung up the phone and blocked the number. She also took the ad down from Craigslist and didn't plan on listing it again on there. But she would later find out that he would start stalking her after a random account started following her on Instagram and requested her on Facebook. Both accounts had no pictures and the name Mike Allen. A quick lookup of the number that called her revealed the name Michael Allen on Google. This meant she was now dealing with the stalker situation, and it only got worse from there.
From posting one little ad with her wearing the clothes that she's selling. Nuts.
Blocked both accounts. She kept getting calls from a no caller ID number, and it only stopped when she set up silence unknown callers on her phone. But the stalking didn't end there. One night later, there was a running car with its lights off parked outside Christina's house. She noticed this before going out. She called to her dad to point it out as possibly being the guy who had been stalking her, and as soon as her dad stepped outside, the car drove away with its headlights still off. At this point, Christina's dad sent a threatening text to the man's number, and then tried calling multiple times to no avail, to end up leaving a loud voicemail. It seemed to do the trick, as the stalking stopped as far as they know, and hopefully that's the case for good. Christina was smart in how she handled this, hanging up and blocking the number as soon as the man made creepy comments, and blocking his social media accounts. Unfortunately, there's not much to do once someone has your number if they want to stalk you, as a lot of your information can be found just through that.
Change it.
That's why it's best that if by some chance you still use Craigslist,
make it different.
Don't use your real phone number.
Oh my gosh, that was a good video, Mr. Nightmare. Thank you so much for the videos. Yeah, if you guys want to go and support Mr. Nightmare, I mean, he's already on 6.5 million subscribers. So anyways, please go and support this guy. He's a legend. Love his videos. And these ones are a little bit better when there's like actual, content, like backing it, like real life stories. Flipping love it. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers, man. Bye.